I'll have read this book. Will I have read this book? I won't have read this book. He'll have read this book. Will he have read this book? He won't have read this book. She'll have read this book. Will she have read this book? She won't have read this book. You'll have read this book. Will you have read this book? You won't have read this book. We'll have read this book. Will we have read this book? We won't have read this book. They'll have read this book. Will they have read this book? They won't have read this book. I'll have sung the song. Will I have sung the song? I won't have sung the song. He'll have sung the song. Will he have sung the song? He won't have sung the song. She'll have sung the song. Will she have sung the song? She won't have sung the song. You'll have sung the song. Will you have sung the song? You won't have sung the song. We'll have sung the song. Will we have sung the song? We won't have sung the song. They'll have sung the song. Will they have sung the song? They won't have sung the song. I'll have told the story. Will I have told the story? I won't have told the story. He'll have told the story. Will he have told the story? He won't have told the story. She'll have told the story. Will she have told the story? She won't have told the story. You'll have told the story. Will you have told the story? You won't have told the story. We'll have told the story. Will we have told the story? We won't have told the story. They'll have told the story. Will they have told the story? They won't have told the story. I'll have made the cake. Will I have made the cake? I won't have made the cake. He'll have made the cake. Will he have made the cake? He won't have made the cake. She'll have made the cake. Will she have made the cake? She won't have made the cake. You'll have made the cake. Will you have made the cake? You won't have made the cake. We'll have made the cake. Will we have made the cake? We won't have made the cake. They'll have made the cake. Will they have made the cake? They won't have made the cake. I'll have stolen the car. Will I have stolen the car? I won't have stolen the car. He'll have stolen the car. Will he have stolen the car? He won't have stolen the car. She'll have stolen the car. Will she have stolen the car? She won't have stolen the car. You'll have stolen the car. Will you have stolen the car? You won't have stolen the car. We'll have stolen the car. Will we have stolen the car? We won't have stolen the car. They'll have stolen the car. Will they have stolen the car? They won't have stolen the car. I'll have sent the message. Will I have sent the message? I won't have sent the message. He'll have sent the message. Will he have sent the message? He won't have sent the message. She'll have sent the message. Will she have sent the message? She won't have sent the message. You'll have sent the message. Will you have sent the message? You won't have sent the message. We'll have sent the message. Will we have sent the message? We won't have sent the message. They'll have sent the message. Will they have sent the message? They won't have sent the message. I'll have found the reason. Will I have found the reason? I won't have found the reason. He'll have found the reason. Will he have found the reason? He won't have found the reason. She'll have found the reason. Will she have found the reason? She won't have found the reason. You'll have found the reason. Will you have found the reason? You won't have found the reason. We'll have found the reason. Will we have found the reason? We won't have found the reason. They'll have found the reason. Will they have found the reason? They won't have found the reason. I'll have cut the vegetables. Will I have cut the vegetables? I won't have cut the vegetables. He'll have cut the vegetables. Will he have cut the vegetables? He won't have cut the vegetables. She'll have cut the vegetables. Will she have cut the vegetables? She won't have cut the vegetables. You'll have cut the vegetables. Will you have cut the vegetables? You won't have cut the vegetables. We'll have cut the vegetables. Will we have cut the vegetables? We won't have cut the vegetables. They'll have cut the vegetables. Will they have cut the vegetables? They won't have cut the vegetables. I'll have won the game. Will I have won the game? I won't have won the game. He'll have won the game. Will he have won the game? He won't have won the game. She'll have won the game. Will she have won the game? She won't have won the game. You'll have won the game. Will you have won the game? You won't have won the game. We'll have won the game. Will we have won the game? We won't have won the game. They'll have won the game. Will they have won the game? They won't have won the game. I'll have lost the pen. Will I have lost the pen? I won't have lost the pen. He'll have lost the pen. Will he have lost the pen? He won't have lost the pen. She'll have lost the pen. Will she have lost the pen? She won't have lost the pen. You'll have lost the pen. Will you have lost the pen? You won't have lost the pen. We'll have lost the pen. Will we have lost the pen? We won't have lost the pen. They'll have lost the pen. Will they have lost the pen? They won't have lost the pen. I'll have heard the news. Will I have heard the news? I won't have heard the news. He'll have heard the news. Will he have heard the news? He won't have heard the news. She'll have heard the news. Will she have heard the news? She won't have heard the news. You'll have heard the news. Will you have heard the news? You won't have heard the news. We'll have heard the news. Will we have heard the news? We won't have heard the news. They'll have heard the news. Will they have heard the news? They won't have heard the news. I'll have sold the computer. Will I have sold the computer? I won't have sold the computer. He'll have sold the computer. Will he have sold the computer? He won't have sold the computer. She'll have sold the computer. Will she have sold the computer? She won't have sold the computer. You'll have sold the computer. Will you have sold the computer? You won't have sold the computer. We'll have sold the computer. Will we have sold the computer? We won't have sold the computer. They'll have sold the computer. Will they have sold the computer? They won't have sold the computer. I'll have thought about it. Will I have thought about it? I won't have thought about it. He'll have thought about it. Will he have thought about it? He won't have thought about it. She'll have thought about it. Will she have thought about it? She won't have thought about it. You'll have thought about it. Will you have thought about it? You won't have thought about it. We'll have thought about it. Will we have thought about it? We won't have thought about it. They'll have thought about it. Will they have thought about it? They won't have thought about it. I'll have paid for it. Will I have paid for it? I won't have paid for it. He'll have paid for it. Will he have paid for it? He won't have paid for it. She'll have paid for it. Will she have paid for it? She won't have paid for it. You'll have paid for it. Will you have paid for it? You won't have paid for it. We'll have paid for it. Will we have paid for it? We won't have paid for it. They'll have paid for it. Will they have paid for it? They won't have paid for it. I'll have forgotten the password. Will I have forgotten the password? I won't have forgotten the password. He'll have forgotten the password. Will he have forgotten the password? He won't have forgotten the password. She'll have forgotten the password. Will she have forgotten the password? She won't have forgotten the password. You'll have forgotten the password. Will you have forgotten the password? You won't have forgotten the password. We'll have forgotten the password. Will we have forgotten the password? We won't have forgotten the password. They'll have forgotten the password. Will they have forgotten the password? They won't have forgotten the password. I'll have broken it. Will I have broken it? I won't have broken it. He'll have broken it. Will he have broken it? He won't have broken it. She'll have broken it. Will she have broken it? She won't have broken it. You'll have broken it. Will you have broken it? You won't have broken it. We'll have broken it. Will we have broken it? We won't have broken it. They'll have broken it. Will they have broken it? They won't have broken it. I'll have shut the door. Will I have shut the door? I won't have shut the door. He'll have shut the door. Will he have shut the door? He won't have shut the door. She'll have shut the door. Will she have shut the door? She won't have shut the door. You'll have shut the door. Will you have shut the door? You won't have shut the door. We'll have shut the door. Will we have shut the door? We won't have shut the door. They'll have shut the door. Will they have shut the door? They won't have shut the door. I'll have hidden it. Will I have hidden it? I won't have hidden it. He'll have hidden it. Will he have hidden it? He won't have hidden it. She'll have hidden it. Will she have hidden it? She won't have hidden it. You'll have hidden it. Will you have hidden it? You won't have hidden it. We'll have hidden it. Will we have hidden it? We won't have hidden it. They'll have hidden it. Will they have hidden it? They won't have hidden it. I'll have written the book. Will I have written the book? I won't have written the book. He'll have written the book. Will he have written the book? He won't have written the book. She'll have written the book. Will she have written the book? She won't have written the book. You'll have written the book. Will you have written the book? You won't have written the book. We'll have written the book. Will we have written the book? We won't have written the book. They'll have written the book. Will they have written the book? They won't have written the book. I'll have eaten sushi. Will I have eaten sushi? I won't have eaten sushi. He'll have eaten sushi. Will he have eaten sushi? He won't have eaten sushi. She'll have eaten sushi. Will she have eaten sushi? She won't have eaten sushi. You'll have eaten sushi. Will you have eaten sushi? You won't have eaten sushi. We'll have eaten sushi. Will we have eaten sushi? We won't have eaten sushi. They'll have eaten sushi. Will they have eaten sushi? They won't have eaten sushi. I'll have done it. Will I have done it? I won't have done it. He'll have done it. Will he have done it? He won't have done it. She'll have done it. Will she have done it? She won't have done it. You'll have done it. Will you have done it? You won't have done it. We'll have done it. Will we have done it? We won't have done it. They'll have done it. Will they have done it? They won't have done it.